Okay, hello everybody. Sorry for being a bit late here and also for the fan noise here. There is the same explanation for both of them. I was actually up on time, but I started playing Magic Arena, and yeah, that takes a lot of CPU and GPU, I guess, from my computer here. So that's the reason for the fans and the reason I am late. Whatever. Advent of code.com. Then we do this AOCI8. Okay, feels like it's getting more difficult now. Yeah, this didn't came out exactly as I wanted, but it's okay. Weird though, but whatever. Okay, and it didn't open the web page. It's okay. Your flight to the major airline hub reaches cruising altitude without incident. While you consider checking the in-flight menu for one of those drinks that come with a little umbrella, you are interrupted by the kid sitting next to you. Their handheld game console. Wikipedia to handheld game console, okay, won't turn on. They ask if you can take a look. You narrow the problem to a strange infinity loop in the boot code, your puzzle input. This. Hey, that's a assembly. Okay, so we're doing assembly now. You should be able to fix it, but first you need to be able to run the code in isolation. The boot code is represented as a text file with one instruction per line of text. Each instruction consists of an operation, accumulate, jump, or what is this? No operation, I think, and an argument, assigned number like +4 or -20. Acc increase or decrease a single global value called the accumulator. By the value given in the argument. For example, acc7 would increase the accumulator by 7. The accumulator starts at 0. After an acc instruction, the instruction immediately below it is executed next. Jump jumps to a new instruction relative to itself. The next instruction to execute is found using the argument as an offset from the jump instruction. For example, jump +2 would skip the next instruction. Jump +1 would continue to the instruction immediately below it. And jump -20 would cause the instruction 20 lines above to be executed next. NOP stands for no operation. It does nothing. The instruction immediately below it is executed next. Okay, we got some example stuff here. I think this sounds more difficult than it is. I'm saying that now, but I would probably spend 90 minutes on this as well. Or is it in this order? First and blah blah blah. This is an infinity loop. With this sequence of jumps, the program will run forever. The moment the program tries to run any instruction a second time, you know it will never terminate. Immediately before the program would run an instruction a second time, the value in the accumulator is 5. Run your copy of the boot code. Immediately before any instruction is executed a second time. Okay. Here we accumulate up to 5. And then the next instruction. What value is the accumulator? Okay, so we just, when we know, before we do this accumulator, then acc8 -4 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Yeah, so here it shifts, then it goes down to -3, 1, 2, 3, +1, 2, 8. Or -4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shouldn't it be a double on this line as well? I think this is a bit... Or... it hasn't been here. Sets the accumulator to 5, jump to 3, causes the -3, continue back at the first ACK +1. ACK +3 sets the accumulator to 5, but isn't the accumulator... First NOP does not... Okay, so this is not the accumulator. These are the order. Okay, I got it. Run copy of the boot code immediately before any instruction is executed a second time. What value is in the accumulator? Okay. You know, and here I took some extra time here reading this. I think here that will probably, hopefully, pay off, because yeah, if you get these wrong, you can waste a lot of time. There. Then we execute example. Check this out now. There, we got example in our output. Perfect. Let's just store this as lines, and now I think it's a good idea here for, or maybe program. Then it gets messed up here. Program. And you see there, it blinks red. I fix that, and then it works. Okay. So this should result in 5. We don't need to look up what they meant, right? And every instruction have an instruction and a parameter. So let's for that n, or also think it's a good idea to take the key here, and we should also probably not do this either. We should do it normal for while true, or for true, whatever. While true, do done. Program P++. We could even do it like this to make it more readable, since it is only 3 instructions, right? We could even do this RE. I think this is also something I need to start doing here. Always write the regular expressions in a variable. It will, so you can do things like this. And then we have minus or plus, and then 0 to 9 plus, and this stuff is in a group. And then we can see, say, echo action. Let's do this. Action is equal to dash rematch 1. Param equal to dash rematch 2. Action p param. Didn't like that. Ah. Need regular expression, of course. Line 6. Do this. God damn it, did we lose our... Okay, what did I call this program now? Schwartz. Schwartz A. Okay, so now we got 2 Schwartz. That's not good. Still a work in progress, but this will be so cool when it's done here. Let's do it again. Never echoes anything here. Program p++. Ah. No. Maybe it gets weirded out here. No loop. Damn it. For what are we doing? It's called a.sh, nothing. Schwartz, nothing. Okay. That's it. Ah, of course, because we have a never-ending loop here. We need to do p equals 0. Should still print this, right? It's so fast. Yeah, it breaks there. Okay. And we want to break when we visit the same line again. Maybe do this instead. Increment. P++. Good. Okay. Also, does this watch thing works now? Yes. Good. Now it breaks when it doesn't find any more keys here. So we just unset the visited program to this program RP. Here. Okay. This works, then we can do a case action in ACC DCCC. You remember that? The guy in Australian or Australian radio show who could win $1,000 or something if he could spell ACDC and it failed. I remember that. That was very funny, as I remember it. Okay, so when we get ACC, then we increment the accumulator. Accumulator plus plus, probably spelled that wrong. If we get a jump, for example here, we jump 4 lines, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I guess that means we should increment the pointer value -1, so it becomes 3, so we jump 1, 2, 3, but then we get up here and increment the pointer here. I think that's what we do on jump. Yeah, and it's also not accumulated plus plus, it's accumulator plus equals. I think we can just say param plus equals plus 1 should work. Jump does equal param minus 1. Gets weird though with when it's a negative, because then it's minus 1 minus 1, whatever. We'll see. And this doesn't do anything, so this is fine. And when we're done, we echo accumulator. Let's see what this gives us. 5. Was that correct? Yes. Okay. On input 1440. Damn it. Okay, let's make it print it like it does here. Let's just echo line P. Whoa, yeah, example. One, two. Well, we start at 0 also. So we never get, but and it shouldn't matter. But maybe that matters in the, yeah, sneaky. I like it, yes. So we never test the first line. Should we just start the pointer at 0 here, or minus 1? Still get 5. Let's see what we get on input. 46. Got the gold star, build a computer. Okay, after some careful analysis, you believe that exactly one instruction is corrupted. Somewhere in the program, a jump is supposed to be a NOP, or a NOP is supposed to be a JMP. No ACK instructions were harmed in the corruption of this boot code. This guy is smart. The program is supposed to terminate by attempting to execute an instruction immediately after the last instruction in the file, by changing exactly one jump or an OP. Okay, same program. If you would change the first instruction from NOP to jump 0, then it creates, so jump 0 can never happen, because then it will create an infinite loop at that position. Never leave. If you change almost any of the jump instructions, the program will eventually find another jump instruction. Loop forever. However, if you change the second to last instruction from jump to NOP, the program terminates, instructions are visited in this order. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change that and then just go here and terminates. One jump to NOP or NOP to jump. What is the value of the accumulator? Okay. So copy this guy here. Watch B. Close A then, I guess. Example. So P4, we have 5 lines here then. No, that cannot be right. Oh, that doesn't work. It's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is also number of lines in program, right? 9. Because it breaks out. Okay, that's correct. 9 lines. So when pointer is 8, meaning 1 less than accumulator here. Last line, it's a jump, of course. Or is it that we want pointer to be 9, then we break out? So it makes more sense to write until P is equal to 9 is equal to number of lines in the program. Do. Now we get an endless loop here. Change this. That is like then we also have a while true do. now we don't care if it loops, question mark. No, we do care, because then it goes into an infinite loop when it revisits the same position again. So we can still do this. Problem is that now we cannot unset, because we need to reload the program every time. So I guess we do a backup here instead. Here we do program is equal to backup. This. And then we change every time this fails. Here we break out of that one. So when we do that, we end up here. Because then we have reached the point where the program loops. Maybe we should do while true here as well. This is true, break. Otherwise, replace next NOP. Wonder if we should do that from the start, because this might be a loop. This program might take a while to do here. I think this is better if we do a read while read or do done example. Okay, we do this backup plus equals reply. And we also test if reply starts with an OP, then also store line and number here. Guess we do that all there then, so we could even do it here. We can do it like this. That will mean that we start at +1 here, so yeah, we should, yeah, that's fine. And then P can be 0, which we should also do here. On up line. Else if jump, then a jump line phi. Then we have a list of each line where there is a nop or a jump, and then we have to test all of these, replacing them one at a time for each iteration here. Line jump. Feels it gets so cluttered, and then we have to keep track of well, maybe we don't need to do that. You can see here if the number of a nop is true, meaning it is more than one nops to test. Then maybe we do this there then. That will make it easier, I guess. It's ugly, but whatever. Program is equal to backup. And it's, since this will be irregular, it will not be in order here, so we can never just take a nop 0 and just expect that that is the first, but it's always possible to take the last item in the array. It is possible in other ways as well, but I think this is what we need to do, because we also want to unset it. So program wait now. The key is the line number. We do this instead. Plus equals line. Doesn't matter, the keys doesn't matter, just a line here, and then we take the last key every time. Program anop -1, which will be the last. The content of that will be, yeah, you get it. Because it doesn't matter in which order, if we do it from the top or not here, since the program jumps around. Maybe it's more efficient if we start it from the top, but that makes it a little bit more complicated. But it is also possible to do that. Or it is actually kind of weird in Bash here. Is equal to here we replace this line, we replace nop with jump from the beginning. So it's equal to JMP and we have this. But remove NOP from the beginning of it. Then I think this will work actually. Else what we also unset as soon as we've done this. Unset anop -1 and unset a jump -1. All right. On the example. Feels like it went into a never-ending loop there. Yeah, this also doesn't work now because it will be line 1 there. If said program, yeah. Let's see if we, no, we are echoing line. Jump bad array subscript line 52. Line 52. looks fine to me. Break here then. Cannot assign list to array member. No, of course not. I remembered you could do onset -1. Maybe you can. Let's test that quickly here. A1, 2, 3. Echo A-1. 3. Echo A everything. Onset A-1. Jump AZC. Start like that. Okay. Okay. So the line numbers are messed up. Yeah. We have to do. do this then. Well, it should work. This is what program have. It should never be ACC as the programs. And that is the first one. Do this. Because there is only one NOP. Okay. What about jump? And backup line. Yeah. We need to start at 0 since we're doing our copy here. Line 0. It feels like this, or -1. It must be a smarter way to do that. This stupid thing here. Nope, +0, jump +0. Value 8. We also have to reset the accumulator. Later is equal to 0. 8. Okay. Input. $30.97. The answer is too low. $13.97 too low. But example was right. Why is it also echoing a bunch of stuff there? Echo, echo, echo. Back up. We don't have any echo. Yeah, here we have it. So this breaks out when program P is empty. Otherwise line is program P, unset program P. God damn it, it's so annoying when the example works and not the input. Should we just try 3098? I think we should. Okay. Let's follow the example here closely. We could even it is when it reaches this one, it will work. Then NOP, then it just moves over there. Wait now. P minus 1 also needs to be true, right? Yeah, it's the same, exactly the same thing there. Input. (1403). Easy peasy. Yeah, an hour for that, and I think that that is quite good for this type of problem. And we see here these times are probably no. They solved this in 3.5 minutes. Both of these parts here. That is kind of incredible, but you know they have done these type of exactly the same puzzles probably hundreds of times in different competitions and stuff. So yesterday was actually quite a lot slower. This one seemed to have been quite tricky actually. Could also see online that a lot of people seem to have had issues with it. Yeah, and it filtered quite a lot more than between 6 and 5. Was about 5,000. Here it's almost 10,000. So yeah, but it's still around 40,000 participants. And every day people are doing all the exercises. Everyone is not like doing this every day, all the time in the morning. It might be people who do like the whole week on a Saturday maybe or whatever. So these are not 100% these numbers, so to speak, but give a good indication on what's going on, and people are dropping out. But we are still 40,000, maybe. We'll see where we land today. I think this one is probably even more difficult. Maybe it isn't more difficult than recursion for someone new to programming completely, you know, because you could kind of follow the instructions here. It wasn't that confusing actually. But, well, and it is all, well, this is kind of recursion here as well. As whatever, we got it, we got the stars. And that is what counts, right? Sorry for my excellent watcher script. You will see when this works here. It worked yesterday when I tested this out, but this will be such a nice addition to my toolbox, being able to monitor the scripts. I guess maybe it didn't work here because we had so weird loops in this one. I didn't really give it a chance here. I need to look into it a bit more, so maybe tomorrow they will be perfecto. Thank you for watching. I guess we can do a jaw harp since we are... Why not? Also, wonder, is it self? Or is it leaderboard? Because you got your own leaderboard. Oh, personal stats, of course. Get, yeah, it was that. Yeah, I was actually slowest almost on first day. Nice, 6 hours. I completely messed everything up on day 2 then. I didn't spend, of course, 6 hours. I just had the puzzle. I guess this just times from when you get the input to when you submit the results. Yeah, it was about the same here. Also felt yesterday like part 2 was much faster, but apparently it took half an hour. Yeah, well, this took almost 1 hour, and then I guess this took 30 minutes. So. Day 5 we got a good. Then we solved it in just 8 minutes, part 2. Yeah, or maybe this is from when it's released. Yeah, it probably is. I remember I did some puzzle like in the afternoon. Okay, 0 points. Can we see when we get score? Score is number of points you got for that rank. 100 for first, 99 for second, 1 for 100. Okay, so you need to get rank above 100. Almost there, fam. This was on day 5 here then. Whatever. Rank 7090. Isn't that less than had actually... I'm the worst. Or of course I have the lowest rank, since I am the last one to submit here. So yeah, that makes sense that I have the same rank as the number. Well, 7,700. It feels like I have 7,000. Yeah, my rank is lower than the number of participants in the puzzle. That cannot be good. Whatever. I'm not aiming for the highest rank. If I did, I wouldn't make videos like this, and I wouldn't do it in Bash either, I guess. But to be honest, it hasn't really... Bash hasn't been the limiting factor here. It has been my programming experience that's been the bottleneck, so to speak. And that's fine. That's fine. Okay, whatever. Bye.